What is up, everyone? Corn O'Keefe back yet again on the channel known as Captain Forrest, hosting a versus matchup for my good friend known as Captain Forrest. But before we fully get down to business, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thanks to the entirety of the HQ squad. They're all a bunch of badasses. Alrighty, without further ado, let's get down to business. Today, possibly tonight, depending on where you are, we have Mr. Incredible going up against Captain America in an equal stats situation. Bob Parr is one of the original supers. During the glory days, he spent most of his time on superhero work, until he fell in love and got married to Elastigirl. He then retired as superheroes and vigilantism was illegalized, and he spent years living an ordinary life and working an ordinary job. Until eventually an organization privately led by Syndrome reached out to Bob to get him back into superhero business. Bob eagerly joined without knowing that he was falling into a trap of Syndrome, who swore revenge on Bob as he was unappreciated and unnoticed by Bob back in the glory days, when he had aspired to become Mr. Incredible's sidekick, aka Incrediboy. During the second film, the story is revolved a lot more around Elastigirl though, while Bob spends most of his time with his children. Alrighty, how about we move on down the line and talk about what Mr. Incredible brings to the table in this situation. For starters, Mr. Incredible is one of the most competent supers on the planet. Given his many years of knowledge and experience, he's inclined to make sensible decisions very quickly, especially in a dangerous or difficult situation. We've seen this dude skillfully defeat the Underminer in hand-to-hand combat within a matter of seconds. Keep in mind, the Underminer is an experienced bank thief with advanced technology. Heck, Mr. Incredible was repeatedly able to evade attacks and jump around the Omnidroid V8 while out of shape. For those of you who don't know, the Omnidroid V8 was the 8th prototype of Omnidroids created by Syndrome as part of Operation Kronos in the first film. Like its predecessors, it was designed solely to kill any supers it comes across. Its predecessors' experiences against them have been integrated into its programming to improve it for its eventual encounter with Mr. Incredible. Thanks to Mr. Incredible's quick thinking, he easily adapted to the situation. He ended up entering the control hub of the Omnidroid V8 and used it to destroy itself. Another impressive moment for Bob was when he was able to evade blasts from the Omnidroid V10. 10 is the final Omnidroid created by Syndrome. It is the largest, strongest, and seemingly smartest of the Omnidroids. At the end of the day, Mr. Incredible used his quick thinking once again to help him and his family defeat the Omnidroid V10. Some of you may be wondering, where is his super suit? Where is his super suit? Well, folks, ask and you shall receive. You see, after his original suit was torn during his fight with the Omnidroid V8, Mr. Incredible enlisted Edna Mode's help to design him a new one. His new and improved suit can withstand the temperature of over 1000 degrees. It's completely bulletproof and machine washable, darling. That's a new feature. In terms of stamina, Mr. Incredible isn't inherently lacking. His stamina is essentially superhuman, which means he can push himself beyond the limits of any normal human, and acting even when heavily injured. We've seen Mr. Incredible endure being tortured up to 100,000 volts. Oh, and let's not forget how Mr. Incredible endured multiple attacks from his hypnotized wife, and essentially wasn't phased. Overall, Mr. Incredible is capable of making effective strategies in the heat of battle. He has years of experience in crime fighting, which makes him an excellent hand-to-hand combatant. Most importantly though, Mr. Incredible is a good dad. In World War II, Steve Rogers volunteered for the Super Soldier Serum, which boosted him to superhuman levels, armed with his unbreakable shield and arguably even stronger will, he became the symbol of America itself, Captain America. The super soldier serum made Cap into the pinnacle of humanity, an amazing fighter who took everything the Nazis threw at him. He's highly skilled at every form of hand-to-hand combat. In the 60s, he was adept at all forms of combat known to man. Heck, Captain America has a 7 in fighting skills, which makes him a master of all forms of combat. Kang stated that Cap is the finest warrior of his age. Captain America has been described as a perfect fighting machine. Let's talk about Captain America's phenomenal adaptation. For starters, Black Panther confirmed that Captain America adapts instinctively to every situation and every fighting style. We've seen this dude straight up master a zero-gravity centered alien martial art in minutes, becoming more skilled than alien warriors who have trained in it for decades. Captain America is capable of breaking out of Skrull bonds that are designed to adapt to anything the prisoner does. Cap is stated to be the greatest tactician of his era. Vision stated that Cap is the greatest tactician the Avengers have ever known. According to Beast, Captain America is capable of mastering new weapons in seconds. It's confirmed that Cap doesn't have fatigue buildup and is resistant to diseases. He can endure 12 hours of torture without flinching. The dude can fight for hours on end without stopping. Oh, and let's not forget about how Captain America has his own sixth sense, a type of precognition and instinctive reactions. Last, but likely not least, let's talk a little bit about Cap's shield. His shield is stated to be indestructible. Cap can make up for the most microscopic imperfections of the shield when he uses it. No one uses the shield against him. The shield nowadays is infused with Uru enchantments. Something else that's important to keep in mind, Captain America has America's ass. Well, it looks like both of these characters are ready to fight. In terms of skill, I'd lean more towards Mr. Incredible in this situation. Cap may be a boxer, but...
Cause some came in the mail today.
Yeah, I did.
These nuts. Got him! Got him!
As far as skill goes, I'd say Captain America holds a good advantage over Mr. Incredible in that regard. As mentioned, he's a master of all martial arts and a perfect fighting machine. Mr. Incredible does have incredible quick thinking and adaptation, but so does Captain America. Captain America can adapt to every situation and every fighting style. Cap also has his sixth sense, precognition, and instinctive reactions that will help him stay a step ahead of Mr. Incredible throughout the entire fight. There's also nothing Mr. Incredible can do to get past Captain America's shield. Mr. Incredible may be a good dad, but it looks like America's ass is taking victory in this equal stats situation more often than not. But let me know what you all think down below. Special thanks and shout out to Debater the Nomadic. He was a big help with the Captain America info. As always, have a blessed day, folks. Peace.